Welcome back, y'all. Welcome. We are back. We are back. Alright, let's get to the team. Oh, yeah. We're going to turn him into a tight end. Okay. You can actually throw too.
continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right out of the gate, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Green Bay Packers.
That's what I said too. I also have to go get my fingerprints done for a job I applied for at the I also applied for a job at the main revenue service, and on Monday I have to go in and get my fingerprints done for the background check. I had a phone interview with them a couple of days ago, and they just sent me that went good as well.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm time when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book. He's an asset to have in any offense.
They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught.
I like the thought process, I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receivers too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They have a call center in Augusta that I would be working at.
Well, 3 and out to start the game would have been a real disappointment, so this is a nice job of finding something you think will work and executing it. And they're able to keep this opening drive going.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. From the 43, here's second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. There's a nice move. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. On the draw, here's White. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Second and 9. At the 45.
Opting to run again here with White. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw, Williams. And this is going to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs.
Let's
but
go.
in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And when you watch him trot onto the field, you just think to yourself, he looks like a quarterback. All the talent in the world. Running, throwing, physical presence. The bottom line, though, has to get his completion percentage up to league standards because he was under 50% in 2024. If he puts it all together and reaches his full potential, he's going to be dynamite.
This one into the hands of Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Richardson back to throw it. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Richardson out of the shotgun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. Richardson working from the gun. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like they marched to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now Richardson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Kyle Pitts from 21 yards away. And the Jets have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
2nd and 17 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Williams.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive. Well, it tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. First down, here's Wright. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Option on the left side. Pickett's going to keep it. And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good. 4 on Packers. First down.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Pickett. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Marquise Bell. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he's on to punt for Green Bay. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Check. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. 19. 19 Lions.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Press all 80. Hey, pass. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. And this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10. And
Get my read.
Incompletions.
Definitely get my reads.
Throwing is Milton. He's
So,
taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. To throw is Milton. That's caught left side by Idleman. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now Milton. Touchdown Jets. Dante Thornton from 4 yards out. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. They find themselves open for an easy touchdown.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shreds it with a stiff arm. Now the Packers get set to go. hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Let's go now. 19.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They work now on 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Pickett. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Bulldozes past him. A good return there, calling 13 yards. And the Jets will take over. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead, should they so choose. Here's Milton. Every throw here, that's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw, it's Milton. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. Milton. To the right side and intercepted. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Pickett back to throw. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. On the ground is Jarquez Hunter. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Well, we all miss football in the offseason, but apparently not everybody missed halftime. We skip right over it. We get back to the action. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Come on. 19, Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Milton. Got his man. It's Thornton. And he he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Steady.
They'll look to throw again. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jamar Chase, 30 yards. And the Jets take a 3-touchdown lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Pickett. Under pressure, they got him again. Troy Anderson applying the pressure and picking up the sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
79.
Pickett will look to throw it here. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And this will be taken at the 13. And that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. They're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking to throw. Milton.
Oh, my God.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's
I didn't even see him. He came out of nowhere.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start.
That dude literally
interception here, and look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game.
Dang.
They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over. have tremendous field position, and they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And pressure coming in once again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. On now is the Packers punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Downfield and caught by Thornton. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Dante Thornton ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 28-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 19. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on here to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. 54 yards on the punt there, 15 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Let's go now. Grab them, Kevin Pirates. Grab them, Pirates. Hey, Crash. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A lot smooth there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Warriors 17.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, he want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Ready. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Milton. And that will be incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because...
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
take him down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
At the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Ready. Hut. Nice.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Under pressure, and they got to him again. DJ Johnson able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here we go.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Let's go now. Trap the Lions. Trap 50. Trap 60. Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the
Come
last.
on, bro.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
On the set.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Hike.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Pickett. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to kick it away. Take it at the 37. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he gets it inside the 35, or just shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. Look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Throwing is Milton. Packer pressure, and down he goes. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. That one looks like he'll throw it here. Guys, man, complete over the middle. That's 3rd and 2. throw.
Damn, bro.
This is his 5th interception. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 15. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Throwing to start the drive. Pickett. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. But looked like the defense. They were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 51 yards. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pinched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down.
first known as the Meadowlands. EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson ready for some preseason football. Should be a wet one, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
I know it's just a preseason game, Mike, but these game reps, they're invaluable for a young quarterback. I think anytime
into space. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And the Giants first.
Now a handoff to tight end in the running game. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second
Here we
and
go,
10.
here we go.
Here's Ward now on second down. The pressure too much, and he goes down. That is Brian Cook, the safety, there to record the sack. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready? Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
By Isaiah Simmons.
And it's 4th down, so here comes Riley Dixon to punt.
It's 4th down.
Back deep, Xavier Worthy. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get their game opportunities and game reps, and all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. For the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles. There's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
Let's go.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
6 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
19, Charger, 19, hurt.
From the gun, here's Milton. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls in complete.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that'll set up 4th down. They'll go. Here's Milton. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask. And the defense turns them away.
Turnover on downs.
On play action, it's Ward. He'll find the rookie from Oregon, Terrence Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Come on, come on.
Set.
First down.
Now the first carry for Cooper Hubbard. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup.
Moore going in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Ready?
Third down and 8.
Gotta be lying.
Throwing on third down. Ward. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. It appears one of the Giants, yes, they were able to fall on it, so they keep possession. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. Or from MetLife Stadium after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. And that one incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. At the 21-yard line.
Get out of the gun is Milton. And he's downfield to the tight end pitch. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Jets.
The kicker on for the point after.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
Yeah, certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think...
And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, New York. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Giants will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense are ready to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On the move past the 40. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, New York. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense make their way out to take over once more. On 1st down, It's Ward. To set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Giants first down.
They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings
Here we
up
go.
2nd and 7.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Back at his own 40.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
10, 60 vices.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And they will bring them down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for Jets. First down.
On 1st down, here's Milton. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The shotgun, a throw from Milton. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And he will score! And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Auburn's good with the extra point. And the Jets will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. It's brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Lutz for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants draw closer here. It's 21-14. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Captain Ryan. Red alert, red alert. Ready.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Back goal 80. Hey, back.
Looking to throw. It's Milton. This one deep downfield for Chase. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Jets. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Jets have double their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
70, Timberwolf.
From the gun, here's Ward. The pressure gets there, and down he goes inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
70, Timberwolf. Let's go now.
Throw it, Ward, and he's going to come down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw is Ward. Quick slash, caught by Burton. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate call to the punt team. It's 4th down. It's Riley Dixon coming on now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Jets offense and Jamar Chase getting set for their next possession. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready?
To throw, it's Milton. This one complete to Palmer. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throw it, Milton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
1st down, Jets.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 41 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Jets will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 3.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Milton. That's into the hands of the rookie, Dante Thornton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10.
19 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warriors 70.
To the air. It's Milton. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Ready?
15-yard loss. It's 2nd down.
Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. Oh, man, open downfield is Horton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. New York. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets will extend this third quarter lead.
Giants 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Now a hit. He lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets add on to their already sizable lead.
Giants 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now returned, coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Wentz. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Brings up
3rd and a long way to go.
Here we go. Back.
That is Wentz. That's complete. Kylan Granson. Into space at the 45.
Come on, bro. Where are my
He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, New York. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer.
Giants 21.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. On the return is Trey Palmer. Across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. From the gun, here's Milton. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. That is the rookie from Stanford, Alec Iomanner. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. Get out of the gun is Milton. He's got his man. That's Horton. And he will go all the way. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Jets will add one more onto their big lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go. Louis!
To throw, Wentz. The open man is the tight end, Granson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 11.
Go. Done. Waiting.
Throwing is Wentz. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Giants first down.
Here we go. First down.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5. To throw, here's Wentz. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Done. 180.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA Sports back for more on the NFL preseason after this. Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Wentz. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Giants first down.
In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. Here's ETN. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Wentz. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now third down comes up.
Back there.
Wentz. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. They'll go, and here's Wentz. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and 1. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Joe Milton sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
19, 5 in.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. Thrown left side, catch is made. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 20.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The shotgun, a throw from Milton. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
He's got room to run. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. Milton to look to throw it again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burton of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets stretch things out even further. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. Try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got it.
Loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd down. The pressure gets there. Again, and Kennedy goes down. A foot here. 3rd and a lot.
Here we go. Ladies.
Lynn's coming. He'll throw it. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. The Giants sending out their punter as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time.
Warriors 70. 65 cat. Ready.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Pirates.
Throwing is Milton. Reynolds taking it left side. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. He'll step up and run. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Come on,
Brings
come on.
up 2nd and 2.
60 average, 60 max, go!
To throw, it's Milton. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. So yet another touchdown pass, and that one's going to be the record breaker. Most touchdown passes in a single game. Offers good with the extra point. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. Whoa. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Giants offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get that complete to Mason Tipton. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Giants cut into the lead a little bit.
Giants 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Palmer now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do. It's been 2 weeks and 2 strong performances in this preseason so far. The backup's going to try to finish things off here. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
77 will cowboy 80.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
27 on the play. First down, New York.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 18 Pioneer.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Open man downfield, it's Franklin. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
That's another Jets.
Stephanie.
First down.
60 Eagles, Buffalo 18.
First down, New York.
Throw once more, here's Milton. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Jets are going to extend their lead.
Giants 28.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So this one a win for the visiting Jets as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that 2nd win.
drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game. To throw, it's Milton. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays, kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Cougar 19.
Now Milton. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. 19. Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. This one into the hands of Pitts. And it's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Here we go.
First down.
Bravo 80.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
19 Lions.
Milton. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
60 Vikings.
To throw is Milton. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. Hurt.
Here's Milton. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Kyle Pitts from 21 yards away. And the Jets are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down?
It's offense coming up now to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Hawk 70.
Throwing is Milton. Throw left side complete. That's Palmer. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
12 yards. And the Jets. First
Ready.
down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Trap 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
That's complete yet again to Thornton. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Slaughter out and he finds Thornton. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go, stop.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Milton. Throw left side, taken in by Palmer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And all the way in. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now it's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And now across midfield down to the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Over the middle, he's got Thornton. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Milton. Got his man. It's Thornton. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go now. Pass to 11. Let's go.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He will find his man Chase complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Operating from the gun. Milton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Palmer. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
First down.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. To the left side, pass caught by Thornton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Gain of 24 yards. That's good for Jets. First down. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 20! And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession?
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Thornton. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Now remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
19 Tiger, 19.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Cougar 19. Here we go.
And he's going to take it in.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicked.
have a little bit of fun.